rights activists of Save Indian Family Foundation, and we are protesting here. Actually, we are sitting on hunger strikes for 2 days for men's rights, men's human rights, because there are a lot of false cases that are getting filed in India. Lakhs of false cases against men are getting filed in India every year, and they are suffering. Many men are committing suicide, and lakhs of men are getting into depression. And judiciary, our court system is not taking the responsibility of stopping the false cases. And right now there is a PIL filed by women organizations in Supreme Court. Public interest litigation is filed in Supreme Court to make new laws for marital rape. We are protesting against that particular marital rape PIL in Supreme Court, because courts are not supposed to make laws. Law Parliament will make. So we are against sexual violence in marriage or whatever way, either against men or women, whatever. But Parliament has to do the debate, and we want, if any law is made, we want a misuse clause in it. We want all the safeguards so that the law is not misused. At the police station level only, the misuse has to stop. If it's a false allegation, at the police station level only, it has to be closed. So that is what we are talking about here, and we are sitting on 2-day hunger strike here this Saturday and Sunday. And most importantly, once this kind of marital rape law and everything comes, there will be lot of false allegations. It will be like a huge disease, and many people will file these cases to deny child access. So many men will lose the child access because they will be accused of false marital rape cases. Many men will lose their property, many men will lose their job, and nobody will see whether they are innocent or guilty. We want a lot of debate to happen. We want these laws, and discussion has to happen at Parliament, Standing Committee, with everybody, so that whatever laws are made, they are made with balance and checks and balances. No injustice is made. That is what we want. Equality is very important, because that is there in our Constitution preamble itself. Equality, right to justice, right to life and liberty. All these are part of our Constitution that has to be followed. However, due to some circumstance, political reasons and other propaganda, now some of the programs where these girls and women are promoting too much. For example, they are saying that if it's a girl, they will give her a bicycle or they will give her a scooty. If a girl is going to college or school, she will be given a bicycle or scooty. What will happen to a boy? How will the boys feel? Boys are very small. 12-year-old boy, 15-year-old boy or 17, how will they feel when a girl is getting a scooty, the boy is not getting it, right? Similarly, in Karnataka, the government has announced that they will give free bus passes to all women. Okay, see, rich woman, poor woman, everybody will get bus passes. But what about poor men? See, a man may have money, that is fine. But if a poor man, laborer man, he is not going to get a bus pass, free bus pass. But a woman who may be earning 1,50,000 per month, she gets the bus pass. See, this is all like violating the spirit of the Constitution of equality, and we should not degrade our democracy to this level. Okay, we can have CCTV cameras. Our police can be more proactive in preventing crimes against women or gang rapes and other kind of crimes. We can do all that, but we cannot have a policy where we are only supporting one gender and giving them money and incentives and everything, and then the other gender is completely neglected, and we do not give them protection, give them anything. Then it is like degrading them. So we should not be creating a war between men and women, all that. See, women's issues are valid, everybody's issues are valid. Old people's issues, children's issues, women's issues, and men's, and everybody has challenges, right? We should not be doing like Western countries, like men is different, women is different, children is different. Then there is a fight and divisive politics. We should not do. That is not good or healthy for our society, all over India. So this hunger strike will do all over India now, our organization and state government, to ensure that any lawyers, they have to urge the lawyers and bar councils not to promote false cases. See, if a lawyer is promoting false cases, he is filing false cases, such a person should not be appointed as a judge. Yes, some person who has done real justice, he is really talking about justice for every person and false cases not filing or opposing false cases, such kind of a person should be elevated as a judge. Similarly, the law making should happen in the Parliament or State Assembly or Parliament. It should not be happening in the Supreme Court. Supreme Court can scrap a law. But Supreme Court should not be allowed to make a new law. Then what will happen to Parliament? Why are we electing MPs and all that if they are not going to make the law? The other thing is that government should also be, the state government, central government should be very careful about foreign funding of the lobbies, because many foreign countries are funding, very foreign agencies are funding in India mainly to break families. They are bringing their culture and they are saying that our culture is great, and that is not good for us. We also urge the central government to make a law against adultery. If man is doing adultery, woman is doing adultery, whosoever is doing adultery, punish everybody equally. At least put a fine, because our culture is not to used to that. So suddenly we say adultery is not a crime, it creates a lot of confusion. Okay, and people are suddenly not able to do what to do with this, and then lot of murders are happening due to adultery reason. Last 5 years, lot of murders are happening due to adultery reason, and this is actually going to be a very big problem. Also, one more thing we worry is that central government, we would like to say that we should not make our children orphans. Okay, because if there is only one parent, mother or father, looking after the child, then child can get orphan if that person dies. But if a child has both parents, mother or father, whether they are divorced, separated, together, then the child chance of becoming an orphan is very, very less. Similarly, child sexual abuse risk increases if there is only one parent. So this is also our message to them, that they should not promote single parenting. They should make both the people involved. Even if people are not ready to be, abandoning also should not be allowed. Children should not be abandoned by any parent.
Introduce you.
My name is Anil Murthy. I am co-founder of Save Indian Family Foundation. Save Indian Family Foundation was formed in 2005, and we really work to save people from committing suicide. And we counsel people, we help people for free. We counsel people so that they are not depressed. Lot of software engineers, professionals, even auto rickshaw drivers, they come to our center in Jayanagar and they take our advice and counseling. We also conduct these classes in Zoom every weekend in for all over India, different sessions we conduct, so that people don't commit suicide.